Hello everyone, this is our third unit of macroeconomics class 12, and it is about the government budget and its economy. So what is the basic definition of budget? So in every household we make our budgets, and budget is something we plan our financial activity that we are going to do in the upcoming month or a year. So our government also is a very, as you know, our economy is so huge. So our government has to plan its financial policy and how it's going to spend the all the money government is having right now. So they make a budget. So this chapter is about that government budget, how it is made and how it is implemented. So, what is the basic definition of a government budget? A government budget is an annual financial statement showing item-wise estimates of expected revenue and anticipated expenditure during a fiscal year. So, fiscal year is explained before. You can go there and check that. And moreover, it is the definition is saying it all about it, that it tells all the statements that are going to be done, rather than it's the revenue generation or the expenditure. So both the things will be included into the government budget. So as the definition suggests, it will contain only two parts. First is the expenditure and the receipts. So this these two are the very main exponents or the components of the budget. Expenditures are something that we are going to, where we are going to spend our money, like this is the expenditure, and receipts are where are going to, we are going to take money back, and all this kind of stuff come under the receipts. So this will be explained further that which item will come under which part. So right now these are some objectives of budget, and some of them are like there are basically four objectives. First is activities to secure a reallocation of resources. Second one is redistributive activities. Third one is stabilizing activities, and fourth one is your management of public enterprises. So these four are having now like further some points. Now we're going to discuss that. So the activities to secure the reallocation of resources. So as you know, India is having abundance of resources with us. So we have to use them very wisely, and we have to obviously to make those natural resources and other resources in use. We need some amount of goods and money or services. Everything we need that. So under this point, we are going to cover like how we use those resources or reallocate those resources. The first one is private enterprises always desire to allocate resources to those areas of production where profits are high. Obviously, we are a developing nation and we need high profits so that our economy can grow at a good rate. So here in the we spend money we in the private sector, in the private enterprises where the profits are huge. They are huge profits. Second point is it is possible to possible at such area of production like alcohol, like we put resources in these like alcohol and all this kind of stuff because here profits are high and consumption is too high. This is not just to promote the social welfare, but also it give employment also, and people actually consume that. So we put resources in these kind of areas too. It is a like budgetary policy that government of a country directs the allocation of resources in a manner that there is a balance between the goals of profit and maximization and social welfare. Because government can't just go for the profits, they have to look for the other things like social welfare. We can't just uh, like we can't go for only profits and do bad things to the people. Like there are the citizens of the country are facing losses, government can't do that, so they have to work like that. There are the profits plus the social welfare. These both points have to be figured it out in this budget. The another point is like production of goods which are like injurious to health, like cigarettes, whiskey, and all this kind of stuff is discouraged through the heavy taxes. When we buy these kind of products like cigarettes, we have to pay a high amount of tax to that. So by paying tax, government will get some profit as people are buying that, but people will not buy those products in the excess amount because of the high taxes. So here they are balancing out between the both the profits and the social welfare. On the like we have some socially useful goods like khadi is it's a swadeshi product, so it will increase our economy. And electricity is socially well useful good, so these are encouraged through subsidies. Like when we are buying those kind of products, we will get some kind of subsidy on that, we'll get some kind of off to encourage them khadi products and made in India products. And the last point under this is the reallocation of resources is, so government has to reallocate resources according to the social and economic considerations in case the free market fails to do or does insufficiently. When market fails, then the free market fails, then the government will enter into this. Otherwise it will make rules, regulations and policies to regulate them, and the free market will work accordingly. But if the market fails to do so, then the government will enter into the cases and work accordingly. And this is the first point, first objective of budget, how why we make budget. That the basic point was the reallocation of resources or the good usage or the efficient use of resources.